Hey guys, so instead of doing a baking video, I thought that you would enjoy some homemade pasta sauce. So I started off with cutting up a half an onion. You can use the whole onion if you would like, but I feel like a half an onion is just the right amount. You just want to roughly chop it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. It all depends on how big you would like your onion pieces. You also want to get some garlic chopped up as well. I forgot to record that part, but I used about 2 or 3 cloves. Now use about a tablespoon or so of some olive oil. And then you want to heat it up to about medium-high. Add your onions and your garlic. And then stir it around to get the oil coated on the onions and the garlic. Now while that's sitting for a second, you want to put in your tomatoes into your blender. I'm using diced tomatoes and plum tomatoes because I only had a little bit of diced tomatoes, but you want to make sure you have a full can about this size for the sauce. Now I'm completely pureeing it, but if you don't like it that thin, you can lightly do it and still have chunks of tomato in it. Now I'm turning it down because when the heat's too high it does tend to splatter when I pour in the sauce. So now you can just pour in the sauce and stir it around so that way the onions and the garlic are distributed through the sauce. Now you want to put some spices in it because of course that's what helps bring in the flavor. So I'm adding some garlic powder, some onion powder, some parsley, which is I feel very important in tomato sauce, some dill weed, which is optional but I feel like it does give it some fresh flavor, some basil, which I feel like is very important, some crushed red pepper, which is optional, some sugar, some salt, and what I usually do is put about a tablespoon of the green herbs, so the parsley, dill, and basil. And then for the garlic powder and onion powder, I kind of just sprinkle a little bit in and kind of go by taste. And you're more than welcome to kind of put as much spices or put less than what I put in. It also all depends on what kind of sauce you're kind of going for. Make sure you stir in the spices really well. Then add in your sugar. You want to add a little at a time. Same with the salt because over time the salt and sugar needs to sit. And if you add it all in at the same time, it could be too much. So just make sure that each time you end up stirring it, you can taste it and add whatever you feel it needs. Now I usually leave it on medium-low and I cover it up. And like I said, you want to keep stirring it and making sure that all the spices are distributed through the sauce and taste it every so often. Now you can get your boiling water ready for your pasta. I add a little salt to help with the boiling, and we're going to go with penne tonight. But of course you can add whatever pasta you want. Now I'm just stirring it again to make sure that it's coming along. And it should kind of start to look like this. It starts to thicken, and as you're stirring it, you can see that it's not covering the pan as quickly, so you can tell that it's thickened up. You can wait a little bit longer. I usually wait about 25-30 minutes for it to get about this consistency, but you can wait longer or add tomato paste to make it a little thicker, or you can take it off a little early and have it a little bit more on the watery side. Now you just put it in a bowl, add your favorite type of cheese and a fresh piece of bread with some butter on it, and there you go. I hope you guys enjoy this, and let me know what else you would like me to make, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!